Go for it, whenever.
Oh, I thought you were still checking your phone. I'm sorry. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Distorted Entertainment, Episode 9. My name is Ethan Carpenter. I am, of course, joined by Mitchell Wade. Mitchell, how is it going today?
It's going pretty well, actually. I'm feeling pretty good. Finally got that computer built.
Yeah, I saw that. Saw that on your Instagram.
It took me 16 hours, and I didn't get everything perfect. Found out the hard way that my RAM is not listed as compatible with the motherboard, so I can't overclock it properly.
You can overclock RAM?
Oh, my dear, sweet summer child.
I think I may have known that, but when I think overclocking, I mainly think of CPU and GPU.
When you overclock your CPU, you also want to overclock your RAM.
Okay.
Because they work kind of in tandem. When you overclock a GPU, you're overclocking both the graphics card processor as well as the graphics card RAM.
Oh, yeah, the VRAM.
The VRAM. So those kind of things work in tandem. But yeah, you up the voltage and then you can up the frequency that your RAM runs at. And my RAM is supposed to run at 3600 megahertz. But it is, I forget the terminology, but it's basically like licensed safely to run at 2133 megahertz or something like that.
Oh, it's the base clock.
Yeah, and that is not what I paid for, but I can't get it to run stable at 3600 no matter what settings I do in the BIOS and everything. I finally got it to run stable, and then I kept trying to play a few rounds of Apex Legends, and it kept crashing the engine. So I was like, screw it, fuck overclocking, no, bye. And I just reverted all the settings.
But you're also part of the 3900X gang, aren't you?
No. I'm 2080 Super.
No. I'm talking CPU. Ryzen 9 3900.
Oh, yes.
Gang. I also run that.
I got that scary fucking 12 core block of heat.
My problem is I need to upgrade my cooler, or either that or I just don't have it seated quite properly because I had some issues reinstalling it. It's the first time I've ever swapped a CPU.
Gotcha.
And so I think I think that's what this thing is supposed to do, but in MSI Combustor, it has a CPU stress test, or it's called CPU burner. Yep. And it doesn't ever stabilize. It just continues to climb and climb and climb, even when the fans are going full speed. So I think I need to redo my cooler mount or just get a new cooler.
I honestly, if you have the room in your case, would go with an AIO.
I'm more into the idea of getting a Be Quiet Dark Rock Pro or a Noctua.
I'm just saying an AIO is wonderful, and I've never had issues with them.
I suppose, but I'm also thinking of maybe trying to upgrade my case too in the future.
Okay.
The one I have, and it might just be me because I'm lazy and dumb, but my cable management is horrible in this thing. However,
I will say, I found out cable management can actually affect your temperatures.
Let's just say the side of my case that is facing the wall is bulging slightly.
That no one cares about back cable management. If you do back cable management and you're good at it, damn, you're a pro. That's one reason it took 16 hours. 5 hours of that was me trying to cable manage the back until I said, fuck this. And I just put the giant metal cable binder over all the cables. And I was like, yep, that cable's managed.
Yeah. I'd also love to upgrade my GPU, but you just can't get one right now.
Yeah.
Gene.
By the way,
go ahead.
Just because I don't know how much computer stuff you do know what I mean by an AIO, right?
Yeah, an all-in-one liquid cooler.
Okay, cool.
It's not a custom. I had an AIO pop up as an ad, and it looked interesting. It was $125, but I'd be completely fine with just running the Noctua or a Be Quiet. The case I'm looking to get is the Be Quiet as well, and it's beautiful. I'm not against it. There's plenty of things I need to do other than upgrade my computer right now. So
right, of course.
Yeah, I would love to get like another internal hard drive. I rocked a 8 terabyte external when I had enough on my Newegg card to do so. It's going fairly well. Also, welcome to the Distorted Entertainment is now a computer building podcast.
And oh my God, can we be? Because I will be down.
Well, if you want to start a 30-minute offshoot podcast, we can.
No,
and it'll actually be 30 minutes this time. It's not.
Don't lie to the fans. Don't lie to the fans.
No, I actually I didn't realize we only have like an hour left for this month. Because I waited to do it. It's going to cost $3 every hour, so it's not terrible. Since I sold some of my stuff today, I'll be able to cover that.
Let me know if you need help.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, this is going to be a little bit different because I have next to no news, and Mitch is going to be supplying most of it. Also, we are doing something a little bit special because since it is coming out to be the end of the year. Also, this episode, I'm having a lot of alsos right now. This episode is coming out shortly after Christmas, so merry belated Christmas, everybody. Hope you had a wonderful time in past land. So, what was I saying? We were going to be doing our top 5. This is ours this time. It's not Loudwire. It's our top 5 singles of the year. Specifically singles like hyping up an album. And I have a couple honorable mentions on my end, but we're going to do that at some point in this podcast. And that's of course, we're also going to be talking about Ne Obliviscaris and Anthrax later as well. Just kind of the docket for today. So, since I only have one little piece of news, I will start, and then Mitch, you can take over. It's gonna be it's gonna be a little different. You excited? You're like leading the forefront of everything today.
Oh my God! Probably how it should be.
9 episodes. Do you not think I do a good job?
Oh no, you do fine, sweetie. You do good.
I was like, he's gonna say sweetie. So the only thing I have, it's not metal related, it is video game related, which we've been actually talking about a lot more recently on the show, but it's kind of a slow time for music right now. Even though we just looked at all of the albums that dropped this year, and it's like, oh man, I didn't realize
there were a lot of those.
Did something.
Well, it was like me and you were discussing. It was like I was looking and I was like, I could have sworn this dropped last year, not this year.
Oh,
2020 has been long.
It's been very long. So yeah, my news article is actually coming from IGN, everybody's favorite video game network. That's half of a joke, but I still like IGN. I don't really get all the hate they get.
He's a poser.
I'm a poser. I'm sorry. This is IGN's Game of the Year 2020. It's not just one thing. We have a few picks of like some top games, and we can discuss it. The actual top. Actually, I'm gonna hold off. I'm gonna go through. I'm going to look at the extra games they mentioned, and then maybe we can test Mitchell and see if he can guess the top things. But this is
I don't even know what came out this year.
That's fair. I'm not going to make you guess, but we'll go through the honorable mentions first, just because I'm going to do that later as well for my top 5 singles. We got Animal Crossing: New Horizons, of course.
I forgot about that.
I forgot that came out this year. It was long ago.
It was also a super important release because everyone's like, oh, I have to stay inside for probably like 2 weeks. This will tie me over.
Yeah, not knowing we were going to still be indoors or should be staying indoors in December. Yeah.
Unless you work at FedEx and
or Indiana University.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I don't have a Switch. I'd love to get one. But Animal Crossing's never really been my thing very, very much. I like it, but it's not something I can just play offhand. I got to be in a very particular mood. Similar to like, it's not like the same genre, I don't think, but like, I tend to enjoy, say, Harvest Moon more than I have Animal Crossing. I don't know if there's like a connection there, but that's where my brain goes.
I mean, they're both chore games. Honestly, let's be honest, that's what they are. I'm not saying they're bad or not fun or anything, but they are you make a list of daily tasks to do and you do them. And
which is something I can't even do IRL.
Yeah. Well, no, that's the funny thing. It's like people hate doing chores in real life, but like when you're on an island with a whole bunch of colorful animals, all of a sudden you're like, wow, I could build a whole island. But I mean, the same thing could be
House Flipper.
Yeah, exactly like House Flipper. But at the same time, the same thing can be said about games like Apex Legends, because you have the stupid daily challenges and other games like that. Like,
yeah, and honestly, then a lot of roguelites have dailies as well.
Oh, I didn't know roguelites had them. I've never experienced that in any of the roguelites I've played.
Well, it's not like it gives you a list of things to do, but it is literally just a daily. It's a pre-seeded run that everybody would do if they select to do the daily, and then it's usually just scored. I guess I connected to the word daily, not like kill 4 people. So that's my bad.
So anyways, before I was rudely interrupted,
sorry.
I'm just, you know what? This is the episode I'm going. This is the episode I'm going up. Oh my fucking God, Ethan.
So the next game is no, go ahead.
This is the episode where I'm just going to like snap and lose it. It wasn't the dying fetus episode. It's this one. Yeah, and it's one thing that I kind of hate in like those online games. Like, I get it. There's a battle pass. You want to give people a bonus way of earning XP, but bruh, I work 12-hour shifts sometimes. I can't come home and be like, oh, I'm going to play like 2 hours of Apex today. It'll be fine. There have been like 90% of the times that since I've started the new job, I have literally just come home, taken my clothes off, put my comfortable pajamas on. I was like, I'm just going to lay on my bed for like 5 minutes and like check my phone out, and then I pass out.
Yep.
In a really uncomfortable position too.
Yeah. I know that feeling. Brother.
Oh, speaking of, and then we'll get back to your video game news. Speaking of my job, do you want to guess how many miles I walked on Saturday night / Sunday morning? 15.
Jesus, why?
We were back. So you know where the common carrier gate is, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. So the one that the FedEx trucks don't go out of, but all the other trailers do. That was backed up all the way to Hannah Circle.
Yikes.
So I was walking up and down the basically to that like 4-way stop sign to the gate, giving the truckers instructions in order to try and speed them along so we could not block traffic for like a mile.
Yikes. Yeah, that would suck. Or that does suck. I am sorry. That is a lot.
It didn't bother me, honestly. I felt fine. We had a coworker walk out, so I hope they get fired.
Yeah, at least you're getting your steps in.
Yeah, I mean, I felt fine. I was kind of tired, but like I made it through the 12-hour shift. My coworker, who had worked less hours than me, was constantly complaining and didn't even have to deal with the entirety of that mess. And she was just like, I want to go home. I'm like, anyways, that's not video game related. So let's get back to that.
Next, these are in alphabetical order. At least for the honorable mentions, we got Assassin's Creed Valhalla, of course. I have heard it's pretty good, but
I've heard like the last like 3 or 4 are good, but I don't know. You can't really do the formula is pretty much the same to me.
Well, the last one I really played was Origins, and they completely changed the combat system and made it very RPG-y instead of like your standard Assassin's Creed affair, which was interesting, but part of me still kind of misses the Assassin's Creed 2, Assassin's Creed 3, like, pseudo Arkham fighting style, but some people just really like that. From what I've seen, Valhalla is really, really good. I've also heard it is mind-numbingly long. Like, G-Man Lives, one of my favorite YouTube reviewers, said, I was playing this for 60 hours and I haven't even hit the halfway point or something.
Oh, that's gross. That's JRPG territory.
Or I might be over embellishing, but he said that he just stopped because he got tired of it. But he did say what he played was fun. So next game, it's specifically the PC version of Cyberpunk 2077.
Okay, that makes sense.
I'm still kind of surprised it made it on here. Everybody knows there's a lot of issues with Cyberpunk 2077 at the moment.
I will talk about that.
You will talk about. I mean, if you want to bring it up now, you can. But here, just up front, guys. Unless if you're on PC, hold off on buying Cyberpunk. But I kind of figure if anybody was wanting to buy it, they probably already did.
I feel like I don't know about the PS5 and Xbox. Whatever the new one's called.
The Series X.
Okay, I was the Series X. I think those ones are fine.
To get shot. Well, they aren't dropping until next year.
Okay. So it was literally last gen and PC.
Well, so I'm sorry, it was a little confusing. So they're saying for the PS5, Xbone, or the Xbox Series versions, if you have the PS4 version or the Xbox One version, they do run better on the PS5 and Xbox Series consoles, just because of the more they have. They basically have code in there that says, okay, if you have this console, here's more things you can do with it, like the power, but it's still not perfect. And then the versions of the game, like the PlayStation 5 version and the Xbox Series X version, is coming out next year. I think Cyberpunk or CD Projekt Red is doing like the free upgrade. So like if you own the PS4 or Xbox,
as far as I know, they are.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. I think a few different companies are doing that now. But just if you're just running PS4 or Xbone, I've heard the PS4 Pro and the Xbox One X versions work a little bit better too. But if you're running like a base PS4 or a base Xbone, you might want to hold off on buying it. Sony and Microsoft are offering refunds for people who bought it. It's just not running very well at the moment.
What I wanted to say is, you people out there that are like heavily complaining about this, but are also the people that were constantly complaining about them delaying the game to try and perfect it.
Sending death threats.
Yeah. Fuck you.
Yeah, screw
you. Can't
all
do
of you.
that.
Like, if you sent a death threat to these game developers because you couldn't wait for a few months, legitimately you are a bad person and you should feel bad. Even
if you didn't send the death threats, just like being really hypocritical, like they were delaying it for a reason. It wasn't them going, oh, well, we just want to work on it more time because of no, they were trying to fix it. That's what delays are for, or interpersonal like issues in the company.
Yeah, we're in the middle of a pandemic. We have had issues with like getting work done, especially in the entertainment industry. One of the things that like makes me grind my teeth. I saw a guy who was like, they've been working on the game for 9 years. I don't think another delay, like they should have had it done by now. It doesn't matter. I'm like, they built their own engine, which is difficult, and then because it's not like your stock Unreal 4 or Unity, you can't. It's much harder to debug, and that's the thing. I don't know. It was sort of in developmental hell, kind of. I think they were. It was always slated for the PS4 and Xbone. I wouldn't be surprised if halfway through making it, it's like we already have to switch to PS5 and Xbox Series X, which usually doesn't bode well if you're making it for one console and then like midway through have to start looking at a different console. That's something that Duke Nukem Forever was infamous for.
But they had other issues completely.
Well, That game, yeah. So, it's just, dude, it's not that big of a deal. Y'all ever play a Bethesda game?
Yeah, I mean, really. I get it. It's not perfect, but like everyone that I've seen, they're enjoying the game. They understand there's bugs.
Yep.
If you don't want bugs or a lot of bugs, wait.
Like, that's what I'm doing right now.
There are plenty of other games out there that you can be playing. There are even free to play games, like even things like, Call of Duty Warzone and
I tried that
Legends.
the other day.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot out there. Like, calm your shit. You probably haven't even played all of your games yet.
Nope.
You can hold off.
I know that being excited for a game, then it turns out to be a little not what you were expecting, can be frustrating. Trust me, I pre-ordered Aliens Colonial Marines.
Yeah.
I pre-ordered that 4 years before it dropped.
Oh, that was oof.
Because I remember the Game Informer magazine of it, and it sounded so cool. And then it turned out,
I mean, it was legendary, and then it became legendary for a whole nother reason.
Mm-hmm. Apparently, nowadays there are bug fixes and things you can do that actually make it pretty good. I haven't tried. And then, of course, Alien Isolation dropped, and that game is fantastic. So
I still haven't played it, but I've heard nothing but good things. I'm so just hard. A wuss. I'm just a wuss. I'm scared.
Yeah, that game will have your heart just pounding, dude. It's horrible.
Especially if you have that microphone thing turned on. No, thank you.
Yeah, see, I've played it on PC and PS4. I should really play through that game again. I've never beaten it, but I should play through it to completion. But every time I pick it up on the PlayStation, I'm just stuck in this one area and I keep dying. So I'm like, all right, I'll try again in a couple months. So yeah, Cyberpunk 2077 PC version in particular. I still want to play it. I'm just broke, so I'm gonna hold off. Here's one that I don't really care about, but I get it. Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Sure. Yeah. Okay.
But wasn't it only like half the game?
Yeah, but when it's half the game is 60 hours.
Is that still 60 hours?
It's like 40 to 60 hours. You got to remember, it's a JRPG.
Yeah, you're right, I guess. You're right. Not going to worry too much about FF7. I've never played it. I've never played the original either.
I haven't either. I'm not big in JRPGs.
We're posers.
We're posers. No, I am just a man of different tastes. I can be a real gamer boy and not play that game.
Here's one that I want to play. Ghost of Tsushima.
I want to play it too.
I've heard it's absolutely beautiful. I've heard it's great. And the guy from Zero Punctuation didn't hate it. So it's like...
Oh, wow. That's like Anthony Fantano liking an album.
I do like Yahtzee a lot, though. I like Zero Punctuation's videos.
I got sick of Yahtzee after a while.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really see him as like an actual reviewer. It's mainly just for entertainment value. So yeah, Ghost of Tsushima. I'm for it.
I'll probably have to wait to play it until if I get a PS5, just so it has because I don't have a PS4 Pro.
What is it? Oh, is it PlayStation exclusive?
Yeah, it's a PlayStation exclusive.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
It was the last PlayStation exclusive for PS4.
Gotcha. Okay. I did not realize that. All right. Nifty. Half-Life Alyx. I don't have a VR, so...
Yeah, but I've heard nothing but amazing things. I know there's like a mod to be able to play it without VR, though.
Oh, that'd be interesting. This one's kind of a given. Miles Morales. I really want to play it. But it's mainly just a super DLC and not like a full game. So
yeah, you know what we used to call those?
DLC
expansions.
Yeah, expansion packs. Yeah, I really do want to play it. It's only like $40. I think my brother actually asked for it for Christmas, so maybe I can play it at some point. And the last one of their honorable mentions is a Microsoft Flight Simulator.
I could see that.
I mean, yeah, it's very cool technology, but it's also like a very niche game. And then you can go into their like best games by platform, best games by genre, and then Game Development Craft Awards. Not doing that. We won't go into their top game yet. Here is their IGN's People's Choice for Game of the Year. Do you have any guesses?
I don't know what came out this year. Call of Duty Black Ops.
Actually, probably a decent guess, but it's Last of Us Part 2.
Yeah, I could see that. I forgot that came out this year.
I did not forget because the internet is full of pansies who keep complaining about it. I've never played Last of Us Part 1.
Oh, it was really good.
I've heard.
I still really don't even know like what the complaints were exactly about. I don't want to know them because I do plan on playing. I don't want to know them unless it's non-story spoilers.
Oh yeah, it's not spoilery.
Okay.
It usually let me just tell you, it boils down to daggum women. That's pretty much what the complaints are.
Oh no, not them daggum women. Were they too strong?
Quite literally, yes. They complained that one of the characters had muscles. Legit. That like
I mean, she did. Do people not know that there are such things as like ripped women and female bodybuilders?
But it's the end of the world, man. They wouldn't be able to have the macronutrients and the things to be that ripped in a survival situation. Dude, it's a video game.
It's a video game, bro.
It's a video.
It's not Rust.
I don't get it. And so this is the game that IGN has claimed as the best of the year, and I wholeheartedly agree. Hades.
Ugh.
I think Hades was a perfect video game, and that's what I was talking about earlier. But while we were setting up, I'm like, I keep forgetting like how good Hades is, and why am I not playing it more than I am? It's fantastic, honestly. And I should have, if we were doing like a top album of the year list or something instead of just singles, I'm pretty sure the Hades soundtrack would have been in there. Honestly, it's fantastic.
Interesting.
It's fantastic. So yeah, that was IGN's best games of the year and honorable mentions. Unless if we wanted to like take a quick look here, we both own a PlayStation game. We both own a PlayStation game. I do own a PlayStation game. You are correct. I clicked on it to see what their best console exclusive was, and I'm not sure why. I thought it wasn't going to be anything but Last of Us Part 2. So never mind. Yeah. I think that does it for me on video game news and some discussions about how people are really, really stupid when it comes to Cyberpunk. God, don't even get me started, even though I already got started. Yeah, we went through it. Round 2, let's go. Let's go. And don't get me started on the... Anyway. All right, so I got a couple of things. One, Steel Panther, you're pieces of shit. Okay. They did 3 concerts with no social distancing or masks or anything like that. And they were tight packed. Yeah. Also, okay. Steel Panthers fans that went to those concerts, you suck. Fair enough. That wasn't the thing that I saw about Steel Panther, but I didn't realize. I don't like them, so I don't care. Like, before this, I didn't like them, but it's not my style of metal. I have listened to them briefly just because Glenn Fricker goes on and on about them all the time. I've heard their live shows are good, but like the music was just kind of weird. I mean, clearly people, broke pandemic things to go see them. Yeah. And just in case we have any fans that'll argue with me, I've studied virology since I was in 8th grade, and that includes on the college level since I was in high school, as well as immunology and working in the field. I'm, however, stupid and don't know how to tighten a screw on my microphone stand. You can do it. I don't know about that. Hey, look, I did it. Oh, no, it's sinking. It's sinking. Well, it's failing. Sinking just like the Titanic. To be fair, this package I got of like this before I got
this was before I got the condenser mic. That's what this is. I had a package from, I think, musician friend or music friend .com. It was 2 dynamics, 2 microphone stands, and the cables to go with them, and it was like for $80.
Right.
So one of these has to not be the quality, and I think it's the microphone stand.
Yeah, probably. The
dynamics sound pretty good. I've done some.
What brand are they?
I don't have one on me right now. Otherwise, I would tell you. So while we were looking up our singles for the year, I went to the Wikipedia and just went through like what came out this year, because I couldn't remember everything that came out. Even like back in September, I thought some of those albums, like the new Oceans of Slumber album, thought that came out last year, not this year. I was wrong. But I came to a portion of the Wikipedia page that has artists with material in production. So I'm going to name some that I'm excited for. Abigail Williams, apparently. Allegion, I knew that one. Apparently Cannibal Corpse has something coming out.
Ooh-wee. Excited for that.
I don't know about this one. Cynic. They had been working on stuff for a while.
I know of Cynic.
Well, I think one thing that you would like to know is the lead singer of Cynic, and he's also one of the guitar players, was one of the guitar players in Death.
Oh, interesting.
But unfortunately, both the drummer and I think the bassist have passed away. Yeah. So right now there's only 2 people in the band.
Gotcha.
And that's the lead singer / guitar player, and I actually don't know who the other guy is. So I don't know about that. Power Trip is on this list too, but I don't.
Yeah, fair enough.
I don't know if that's going to be a thing. But maybe they could pull something like what Bellwitch did with Mirror Reaper. Other than that, I know Mastodon's got stuff in the works. Gojira does, but who knows when. You heard of me, Gojira. And Trivium. Oh yeah, and Times of Grace. I forgot about them. They've been working on stuff.
It's interesting that Trivium's working on stuff so soon.
I know. By the way, Times of Grace is one of the guitar players from Killswitch Engage, the one that does vocals as well. That's another one of his projects.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
So yeah, there's a couple. I mean, there's way more on here, like Necrogoblicon's working on stuff. There's way more on here. That was just kind of like ooh, I'm excited for those bands.
Yeah,
so
I feel that. I mean, I think Meshuggah are in the studio too.
Yeah, surprisingly, they're not listed on here.
Screw Wikipedia.
Yeah, screw Wikipedia. I mean, Gojira's not listed on there either. Or Mastodon. So
I don't care about Mastodon. So
in all honesty, whatever. No one likes your meme. This just might be slightly out of date as well. So who knows?
Yeah, it's possible.
Okay. Other news. Fleshgod Apocolypse dropped a single. It's called No. And it is one of those songs that's just about like you kids are on your phones too much and we spend too much time on Facebook and all that.
Fleshgod boomer energy.
No. I mean, it's talking about like people in general, not just kids. I just wanted to say kids. And like, I get it. Fine. That's fair. But what I didn't really care for the single. It wasn't bad. It didn't pop out to me. But there is one interesting moment in it, and it's towards the end, and it's Veronica's part, and it strangely sounds like Britney Spears.
Oh, I saw a article about this from Loudwire the other day. I just didn't look into it at all.
I'm going to like just pop up and give you like the timestamp for that because you should know it. It's interesting. I assume you know like Britney Spears' most famous song, right?
I mean, maybe if I heard it.
Hit Me Baby One More Time.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So if you do Fleshgod Apocolypse No and go to 320, you'll hear it.
320. I mean, all right. Fair enough, I suppose.
Like, dude, those are like the lyrics as well as the exact notes.
Yeah, I recognize the give me a sign. It was everything else I was kind of like unsure about. All of the comments are hilarious.
Oh, I didn't even read them.
Loudwire commented on it saying, hit me, Fleshgod, one more time.
That's amazing.
2020, this is going to be the worst year ever. Fleshgod Apocolypse, no.
Nah, my favorite's so I heard you like Fleshgod Apocolypse. Yep, what song? No. Question mark?
Yeah, I saw that too.
Yeah.
All right. So interesting.
Yeah.
All right.
They dropped one. Oh, you know what? I think that was everything I had.
Oh, sweet. Well, I suppose that is what we got for news. Really interesting to leave off on a Fleshgod ripping off Britney Spears. Or would you just call that a reference?
I would call that like a nod / reference. It's not a rip off.
Fleshgod. We have a nod to Britney Spears on our next record. Anyway, well, I guess on their next record, single. I don't know. I'll have to listen to that. I didn't realize they dropped a single, so I'll have to listen to that.
And I think it's a standalone single. I don't think it's related to an album. So they did the Gojira thing where they get you really excited and you were like, oh.
Everything sounds completely different. I really hope the next Gojira record actually has I don't need it to be like Mars to Sirius heavy, but have a couple of songs.
Mars to Sirius adjacent.
Yeah, have a couple of heavy tracks on there. I need some pick scrapes, brother. I need some pick scrapes. But anyway, guys, we're going to before we get into our album reviews, we're going to do our top 5 singles of 2020. And the way we're going to do it is we're each going to, one of us will do our top 5, the other will do the top, one of us will do our number 5, the other will do number 5, 3, 4, 3. I know how to count. But first, have a couple of honorable mentions. Mitchell, what is on your list?
Well, this is kind of hard to put in order. For me, if I was to choose, so are we doing honorable mention first? Is that correct?
Yeah, let's just let's get the honorable mentions out of the way, and then we'll hit with it. We'll start with number 5.
I will say my honorable mention is actually going to be Gojira's Another World.
I'm surprised that did not make it into your list. To be honest,
it kind of does, but like it was good. It was good, but it wasn't a new album announcement or anything like that. It just sounded like another song that was from Magma. Music video was good though. The sound was great. I thought it was really well produced, but it was good. But
I never saw the music video, and I'm pretty sure I've only listened to the song once.
The music video is very nice. It's very stylized.
I'll have to check it. I just don't remember the song really doing much for me. Not that it was bad, and I do agree from what I remember, it was produced very well, but I don't think they've had an issue in terms of production, possibly at all, but especially since From Mars to Sirius.
Definitely from Since Mars to Sirius.
Gotcha. Because I've only dabbled in their first record, and I've never touched The Link.
You should definitely not make me give you the first record and just go listen to all of it because it's really good.
I've given it a shot and it just wasn't really my thing.
No, I mean, you're wrong, but that's okay.
I don't know. It felt, I don't know. I'm not sure what I didn't like about it, but maybe I should check it out again. Who knows? Yeah. So I'm kind of surprised Gojira didn't make it onto your actual list. Would you count the, I almost would think that the song from The Link that was unreleased that they dropped would count as a single as well.
I suppose it would. I honestly totally forgot about that song completely.
Well, interesting. I have 3 honorable mentions. And I only have 3 because I remembered a song and it actually knocked one of the songs off the list. So I'm actually going to start with an honorable mention that doesn't really count, so I'm already cheating, because it was a song from the 90s that got leaked early in the year. And that's why it's just in my honorable mentions. And that is Fur Covered in Blood by Slipknot. I just really liked that song. I've been waiting to hear that song for forever. So it was really, really cool that I finally got the opportunity. I know you didn't like it, but it was one of my faves. And then 2 actual songs that came out this year. First one, What the Dead Men Say by Trivium. I remembered that came out, and I was like, I do really like this single. Very, very catchy. I like the vocal hooks. I love the production in general. The album was very good too. I remember I listened to it all about a month before we actually started the show. I think we mentioned that in the last episode too. But What the Dead Men Say is solid.
Their last 2 albums have been pretty solid. They're not, Shogun, but...
Well, I don't think we're ever getting Shogun again.
Matt Heafy, give me Shogun 2. Damn it.
But yeah, good song, good record. And then my other honorable mention, this song is basically a meme, but it is pretty good in my opinion. And not just because of the one part everybody creams their pants over. And it's Demolisher by Slaughter to Prevail. The reason people, let me actually get you a time. Are you aware of Slaughter to Prevail? Have you ever looked at them?
I've never even heard of this band.
Really? They are a very, very popular deathcore band. Like extremely. Yes. Extremely popular. They're out of Russia. I actually had the chance to play with them, but they had issues with their passports and they didn't make it to the Suicide Silence show that we were playing. Which was kind of a bummer. They're apparently very, very nice. But basically the band is a front for their vocalist, Alex Terrible. Stage name, obviously. But the man is a monster. So let me go to YouTube and get you a timestamp. This is the part that everybody freaks out over. And like I said, they are Russian, and the part that they freak out over is in Russian. The song is very good. It's very heavy.
I do love how they have ghost masks.
Yeah, so go to about 225 in Demolisher by Slaughter to Prevail.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, and apparently that isn't augmented. He can growl that low.
That's impressive as hell. The breakdown's not bad either, though it's mildly, stereotypical deathcore.
Well, also, I plopped you right in the middle of the song. I actually do think the song is worth a listen. I tried covering it, and it's very, very difficult. So it never made it up anywhere. So,
but yeah. Their masks definitely look like the Nameless Ghoul masks.
The Nameless Ghoul masks?
Ghost, everyone but the lead singer wears a mask that looks similar to that.
Oh, really? I know that mask thing is like very on brand with Slaughter to Prevail, and a lot of people buy them. And I'm like, I think they're cool masks, but whatever. But yeah, Alex Terrible, he's a pretty good vocalist. So those are my honorable mentions. Would you like to start us off?
Yeah, I will do that after I send you the Nameless Ghoul mask.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah, there's a long link.
And also, somebody growling that low in Russian is scary.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
yeah, no,
I kind of see what you mean, but
they're different.
I like the teeth on the. What do they actually? Hold on. Is there a name for the Slaughter to Prevail mask? They call it something. Oh, it's literally just the Alex Terrible mask. Also, their big cartel is called Russian Hate Wear. Those things are $90.
I mean, are they made out of metal or something?
It's possible. Hold on, let me click on it. It takes 50 days to make a mask. If we have not, I imagine it takes about.
I also noticed that the mouth actually is movable. So
yes, that's also cool. I'm not sure what they're made of. They're definitely not plastic. They apparently every month only have 20 gold ones available. They do look cool though. If I had $90 to blow, I would consider it. But then I just kind of look like everybody else. It is cool that Instagram actually has an Alex Terrible filter that lowers your voice and gives you the mask. And And it tracks pretty well, too. All right, Mitch.
Amazing.
Let's get into our top 5 songs of the year.
See, I didn't put these in order yet. I'm just looking.
I have them. You're flying off the seat at the seat of your pants.
How else do I do this podcast?
You know what? You have a point.
You know what? I'll go with number 5 being Silosis. I'll go with their track I Sever. It was a fantastic first single that came out for the album. It definitely enraptured me into going, oh my god, this is amazing. I personally didn't like the album prior to this one. But
I'm gonna have to throw you for a little bit of a loop.
What's up?
I Sever as a single was released in 2019.
What?
According to Spotify. It doesn't matter. It's good. It was for this record. I'll count
it. Was for an album in 2020.
Yeah, the song I was thinking of was Calcified, by the way.
Gotcha. It was a great record in general, but that song definitely got me perfect, and especially the ending, like half of that song, his vocals where he's doing like the kind of the Gojira melodic screaming, but not the same kind that Cattle D does, but what Joe does. Just the emotion in it. It is beautiful and amazing, and I'm going to break this microphone.
Yeah, one of my picks, I definitely have an emotional like reasoning for it too. It's like, oh man, like they're super into it. But that's for my number 4. So
there's that.
Okay. My number 5, I don't think I need to go into it too much because we actually kind of went into it pretty deeply on the episode where we talked about this band. Number 5, I'm putting Invasion by Haken.
Okay.
Great song. I really, really enjoy it. The dun, 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 dun. It's a really good song. Not going to go too deep into it. Haken is just really, really awesome, and I'm glad that you gave me them. So that was my number 5.
You mean that was your number 5. Okay, so my number 4. The Ocean's Jurassic / Cretaceous, featuring the lead singer of Catatonia.
Okay. I've never heard of either. I've never listened to either of those bands.
You've never listened to the Ocean Collective?
Nope.
I mean, I guess that doesn't surprise me. They're both prog metal bands.
I do like the title. The Jurassic Cretaceous.
Yeah, well, so that is the Ocean's shtick, if you will. They do a lot of things involving like environmental stuff and environmental history. And so their last 2 albums have actually been about different prehistoric eras and everything. And what's even cooler is with this one, this special edition, which I didn't buy. It was either this one or the last one. They gave you a bag of fossils.
All right.
Like, I mean, like, obviously they're going to be common fossils like cryons and stuff like that. Yeah, it's good, but the reason I really like it is that the drumming on their records is just fantastic. Their drummer is great. He has a very interesting style, and the drums are just constantly well mixed in there. It's when Catatonia's vocals come in. He has a very unique voice. I actually think you would like at least the vocals of Catatonia a lot.
Okay.
He has a very unique voice that I haven't heard anyone else like him sing like that. It's not that he has like an amazing range, though his range is good or anything. It's just his actual timbre, what his voice sounds like. He's also like best buds with Michael from Opeth. They were kind of like in bands in conjunction with each other. I actually think, if I remember correctly, Michael was on their first album, doing all the growls and stuff, which they don't do growl anymore. They only do cleans.
Coincidentally, so does Michael.
Yeah, but Catatonia did it first.
But I wonder if they're able to still do it. Unlike
shut up. He still does it live, and it's okay. You know,
are you talking about Are you talking about the quality? It's just okay.
Shut up. Opeth is perfect. Nothing's wrong. Shut up. You only recently started liking him.
Yeah, but I can listen to new footage of like recent live footage. Not recent, but like
no. Red Rocks was great. Red Rocks was perfect. All of it sounded great. I was there. I would know.
Is that as though rose tinted glass? Well, not. I guess rose tinted glasses.
They're crimson tinted at this point. And don't worry about it. To be fair, he actually did have some really good growls at that show on certain songs.
The amount of caveats.
Yeah, so that song, which by the way is a 12-minute long song, is
of
just
course
fantastic entry into the eradication of the Jurassic period.
Interesting. Have they ever written a song about Jurassic Park?
No, because they actually write things about real stuff.
Are you telling me that Jurassic Park isn't real?
I am telling you Jurassic Park is not real.
Oh, man. Watch, their next album is going to be called Alan Grant.
That would be great. They don't also only do like historical periods. Like they have an entire album that's just based on the different layers of the ocean. And so like each song is like a name for one of the different layers.
Interesting.
And it's weird because obviously they're not writing entire songs about like, well, this layer is really bright and
which
nice
is what I was imagining.
Everything.
So what's the album about? Water.
It's about water. But I think the different layers kind of like are setting the tone. So as you get further down and down and down, and the pressure's increasing and it gets darker, so does the tone of the album.
Oh, all right, fair enough. Theming.
Yes. So the ocean, Jurassic, Cretaceous. My bad.
Crustaceans.
Yes. Oh no, it's actually a Sluggish album.
Oh no. Sluggish mixes with Ocean Collective. I'd listen to it.
Oh my god, I would fucking die. That would be amazing.
My number 4. It's kind of a basic pick, but the song slaps, so I don't care. It's Lamb of God's Memento Mori.
Wow, way to be a generic fan.
Look, listen. You go listen to that song and tell me that it doesn't slap.
It's like I love how you're talking to me like this, like I didn't go and listen to it hoping that Lamb of God wasn't going to release another Lamb of God record.
Wait, what? Oh, he's like, wait. Could you?
Do you want me to elaborate?
Yeah, please elaborate. I thought I got it, but then I realized I didn't.
So as much as I really like Lamb of God, and Lamb of God is a very important band in my metal sphere, they definitely found their sound, and they have definitely not experimented beyond it.
Oh yeah, that's fair. Yeah,
and I was hoping that maybe there would be something new, especially with Chris Adler being gone. As much as I hate that,
yeah,
and that was not the case.
Yep, I figured. Yeah, that's what you meant. My bad. But like, I haven't actually like listened to the record. However, the singles that dropped, like I really do enjoy the song Memento Mori. I think it's very heavy. I love the brooding intro. And then the chorus, the hook when it drops into the Memento Mori, I think is just, I love it a lot.
It's a great song. It is. I'm not going to deny that.
Yeah. Well, even if the rest of the album is kind of like, well, whatever, Lamb of God. Ooh, that track is definitely one of my favorites of the year. Memento Mori was a solid song. I mean, so like, would you say that their material is getting like more boring as it goes? Like, what was your opinion on the last release prior to this recent one?
It was good, but pretty much everything since Sacrament has just slowly kind of started sounding the same-ish. Mm-hmm. Like, I like God, what is the album? It's like Redemption or Revelation or something like that. It was the one that came out right after he came out of prison. Mm-hmm. And they were touring for. And then you had the album prior to that, and then this one. They all just kind of sound the same. I like them. I don't hate them by any means. It's just like, yep, another Lamb of God record. Let's go.
Right. Anyway, onwards. Number 3.
Guess what? We had a samesies. It's Hagen's Invasion.
Oh, nice. Okay. You ranked it a little bit higher than I did, but it's a good song. So
it is a great song.
We don't have to go deep into that one then. My number 3, admittedly, I've only heard it because it was a Nail the Mix song that I got to work on and mix, but the song is very good.
Wait, is it the Leprous one?
No.
Damn.
That was also live, and it was for an old album. No, this is it's a newer band. It's very heavy. I love it quite a bit. It's called Holy Roller by Spirit Box. Oh. It's a very, very good song. It's just like immediate vibes when it drops that I just want to like mosh and headbang. It's very catchy. It has a lot of really good hooks in it. I don't know if you would like it. It's I think they're more along the lines of is it metalcore? It's not like your typical metalcore though. Hold on, I gotta see what they're classified as. Spirit Box band. It has the original vocalist from I Wrestled a Bear Once, I think.
Oh wow.
Or one of the vocalists, but she's very good. If it is the original person that I'm thinking of, I don't know why they weren't better. Maybe they've just gotten better over the years. Yeah, they're just labeled as a metal band from Canada. They're very good. I like that song. I really want to dive more into their material. I've just not had the chance yet.
My number 1 and 2 are kind of tied, but I'll just say one and then the next one later. But we'll just say these are both kind of in the same spot.
Okay.
Allegiance Concerto in D minor, recomposition of a Bach piece.
Yep, we talked about that last week or last episode.
It's really good. If you want to show all the old folks how metal is really just Beethoven with electricity, there you go. I actually listened to the Bach concerto because I wasn't familiar with it, despite the fact that I really like Bach. 100% sounds the same. Like,
right.
He did it 100% note for note. The only difference is instead of piano, it's 2 guitars.
Right. Yeah.
So it's perfect. It's super dynamic. It's super pretty. I absolutely love it.
Cool. Nice. My number 2 is a surprising one. Some people were very mad at this release, at least in the comments of the initial single YouTube video, because it's very different for this band. My number 2 is Amoral by Napalm Death. I thought the song was very, very good. I loved the punk vibe to it. I think it's very catchy. My only complaint about the song is I'm not really into how it ends. It just kind of like peters out instead of having like a really hitting ending, but it is definitely one of my most listened to songs of the year. Amoral by Napalm Death. Very, very catchy. I recommend it highly.
Was that the one that you had me listen to as well?
Yes, it was the yeah. I just found it very, very interesting to listen to. It's very different for Napalm Death, and I thought they pulled off the sound very well.
All right.
So that was my number 2, Amoral by Napalm Death. I started listening to that record, by the way. It's very good.
Well, wonderful.
You sound so amused.
No, that's cool. Sorry, I got distracted for a sec. My other one that I liked, this one I also kind of talked about last episode. It's a brand new band to me. I had never heard of them before. And I guess no one was ever going to tell me about this band or tell me how amazing so far this album is. I haven't listened to all of it. I'm hoping that my aunt gets it for me for Christmas. If she doesn't, I'm going to buy it immediately. Mm-hmm. It is heavily dynamic, heavily beautiful, super atmospheric, very melancholic in the atmospheric sense, but then it's like just the riffage is crushing.
Right.
And the vocals are deep and guttural, and it's It's so good, and it's like everything I super love, and just a good death metal song.
Okay.
And it is called Dissolved Orders by Ulcerate.
Yes, you did bring that up last week.
And I've like replayed just that song, literally just for the intro, which is like 2 minutes. But the build up in that intro is just phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
And I've like almost replayed it every day.
Yeah.
It's just so good. So yeah, those are mine.
Awesome. My number one is kind of out of left field in terms of all the genres we've been listing and different things of that sort.
I bet it's an Aesop Rock one.
It is an Aesop Rock one. It was actually released in January, I believe. So it was very early on. This was actually my top listened to song of the year on Spotify. I think I listened to it I think they said 50 odd times or something. I don't remember. I'd have to go look at the stupid year in reviews. It was Rogue Wave by Aesop Rock. Was not off of the new record he dropped, although I did really enjoy The Gates as a opening single for that record. This was just kind of his one-off. He kind of does a one-off song every year or so. One of my favorites of his is Hot Dogs as a one-off, but this it's a great song. There's not really much I can say outside of if you have any tolerance for rap and you've never heard Aesop Rock, you should go listen to him. And
it is really good.
He is excellent. One of my favorite artists in general, but definitely when it comes to hip hop. Not just because I don't really listen to a ton of rap. My sister was going off the other day because I guess Eminem dropped an album out of nowhere, which is just kind of how he does it now, I guess. But
nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, but I've seen some of the lyrics and it's
not his top quality stuff.
It's kind of cringy. His whole demographic now, or his whole style, and it's been like this for a while, is kind of just, it's cool that you can do play on words, it is, and puns, but you can't fill an album with puns. I listened to most of his record before this one. That was Music to be Murdered By, and I think this one was called Music to be Buried To, or something like that.
Oh, okay.
And some of the lyrics, basically just from one song, were dumb. One, I believe one was actually, I remember the song. Let me pull it up. Eminem Music to. Oh, is this a? Ooh. I actually think this wasn't really an album. It's a B-sides to the last record, which
makes sense for the title.
Oh, it's not called Music to be Buried To. It's Music to be Murdered By side B.
Oh, that's Music to be Buried To would have been a cooler title.
It definitely would have been. And I guess Music to be Murdered By was released this year too. What? I thought that was released last year. Hold on. Eminem, what are you doing, dude? This year has just been too long, dude. Oh yeah, my God. Oh yeah, it was released in 2020. All right. I'm definitely not putting any of the songs on there for my top thing. My brother was going off about the song on there called Godzilla. And cool, you like the song where he raps super fast. Anyway, the song I'm thinking of was called Tone Deaf.
Oh, I think I know it.
I'm looking through. Man, Eminem has a lot of lyrics. Here, you heard of Chris Christopherson? Yeah. Well, I am pissed offerson.
Nice.
That's one. I can make orange rhyme with banana. Yeah. Oranana.
Okay.
Oh, he name drops Fortnite. All right. I just don't really understand Eminem anymore, to be honest.
Yeah, that's
on
weird,
on Genius.com. The first comment: man mentioned Fortnite. LMFAO. Yeah, but you missed your chance to call the album "Music to be Buried To." I'll say that would have been a way better album title. That was that. Were you talking about something before I mentioned Eminem? Oh, we were talking about Aesop. Yeah, of course. So yeah, Aesop Rock's Rogue Wave. I highly recommend it. It's my top song of the year. I really need to listen to his new record. I just haven't had a chance yet.
I haven't touched it.
Yeah, other than the singles that dropped, I haven't. I will eventually. Now that I can drive a little, I might just, next time I go driving somewhere, I'll probably put it on. Yeah, that was our top 5 singles of the year. Thought that was just going to be a fun little thing to do. I think it's time we hop right over to our albums of the week. What say you? Or we keep saying week. It's like my brain wants this to be weekly, even though I really don't.
God, please no. I could not.
At least not for a long time, unless this starts making money or something. But not weekly.
I don't
Can't
even
do it
know
right now.
unless it starts paying my bills. I don't even know if I could do it when it starts making money.
Anyway,
which is a big if.
We're just messing around. We don't care if this makes money. It's fun.
I'll sell out.
Hey, Raid Shadow Legends, why don't you hit us up with that Raycons? Jeez.
Curiosity stream? Question mark.
Yeah, but is a Curiosity stream like nice though?
Yes, they are, and they're actually really good service. Same as Skillshare.
Yeah, Skillshare, and what about Honey? Honey saves you money.
Honey does save me money. I will also sell out for Honey. Speaking of selling out, any VPNs out there?
I had to cancel my Virtual Shield membership. ExpressVPN, please.
Nord, how you doing?
Dude, I'm on an AVGN group on Facebook, and people get so mad about the dumbest things. But there was a meme. Do you remember? There's an old video of a man getting arrested in China or something like that, and he's very, very posh, and he's like semi-resisting getting into the car, and he's like, "Why am I being arrested for enjoying a meal?" A succulent Chinese meal or something like that. It's like a really I do kind of remember video.
That.
Yeah. Somebody made a meme about that with AVGN or James Rolfe out of character saying, "I am being arrested for what? Talking of a very nice VPN, the Express VPN."
Also, one service that I actually use if you want to sponsor us, LastPass. Throw a bone my way. LastPass is hey, I would talk about LastPass, but they're not paying us, so
I'll look them up later. Anyway,
I'm going to do this. It's 2 seconds. LastPass, all it is a password vault. That's like super secure. But it also like auto generates complex passwords. So all I've been doing is, and you can like combine it with your phone and your computers. So all your websites will have the info, and all your devices. And then you just have to use like a master password, but it's really nice. It's made my life easier and everything just cause I know I'm like promoting it, but
yeah,
I do enjoy it.
Hey, LastPass, give us some money.
Really. It just makes it easier because I have like 50 billion different variants of passwords. And of course, none of the sites tell you exactly the qualifications that you need after you've made the password. So I'm like, is this one the one that has special characters in it or no?
Right.
So having that just makes it easier.
Now that we're done shilling LastPass for free, let me tell you why I use Focusrite. Let's. All right, we have some
you as well.
What's that?
You as well. So do I.
Focusrite provides really good interfaces. Give me money. No, we have some albums to talk about. Mitchell hopped back on the progressive train. For another, we hopped back on. We were done taking that detour in the little cafe in Russia. Now we're in Melbourne, Victoria. That's Australia, I assume, ain't it?
Yes.
Cool. So this is an Australian, and I'm going off of Metallica, of course, an Australian extreme progressive metal band, and apparently it is pronounced Ne Obliviscaris.
Yep.
Cool. I will probably end up saying Ne Obliviscaris. Oh no, I've been pronouncing it right. Ne Obliviscaris.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Give me an album called Citadel.
Now I want to. While I might have hopped on the progressive train, we took the detour to Violin Town, so I stayed with the violin trip.
You're doubling up on the all right, joke aborted. Yep. Yeah, so we hopped back on, but he was kind of keeping it in line with the Dominia having violin. And this album sure does have violin. Oh boy, has a ton of it. This is an album called Citadel. It runs about 48 minutes and 11 seconds. It is 6 tracks with 3 of them, I believe, being instrumental. Yeah, it was pretty good. I enjoyed it.
Woo!
Lots and lots of interesting like little tidbits throughout the music that was kind of hard for me to like pick out here and there. All I know is I didn't dislike any of it. Wormholes was very interesting. The violin in the opening track has it's when it first comes in, I think. It is very, very harsh and piercing, which I think was intentional. But it was very cool as well. And almost all the songs like flow into one another, which is a plus for me, of course. You have the instrumental Wormholes going into the 16 minute long, 16 and a half minute long song, Painters of the Tempest Part 2. Obviously, Wormholes was Part 1. And this is called Triptych Lux. Something like that. Yes. Okay.
You can do this.
I think I did it just fine. And this song, Looking Through, is about like art and war. It has 3 different movements in this one section. My one thing that I would kind of rather do, I would have rathered them like, instead of having this incredibly long track, it would have been nice to have it like split up and have everything just be melded together while still having separate tracks. Because
that is not how they do.
No, it clearly isn't how they do. It is. I'm not saying that like this whole 16-minute track sounds exactly the same throughout. Far from it. Each of the movements are very, very separated. You can tell. It's just, let's say I want to hear something in movement 2 or movement 3, like you kind of have to search for it if you're not really into wanting to listen to a full 16-minute song. Luckily, I've listened to the song 3 or 4 times without ever wanting to skip it. So there you go.
I do want to just say one fun thing.
Yeah, go ahead.
Alluding to your whole, oh my God, this one song is like 5 songs. I've seen them once live. They actually played with the Legion. Great show. And so Tim Charles is the violinist and clean vocalist.
Right.
And he's on stage and he's talking and everything. He's like, well, guys, we're sorry to say, but this will be our last 2 songs. And everyone's like, no, boo, how dare you? And he's like, oh, don't worry. They make up like 30 minutes. And everyone starts cheering.
Jeez. Yeah, I can imagine so. 2 of the songs on, like, one is 16 and a half minutes and the other is 12 and a half. So lots of material on this record, and it's very good. The instrumentals are also very excellent as well. Once they pop in, kind of gives you a nice refresher in between everything. I really liked the vocalist, the harsh vocalist specifically in this band as well. He has a very, very, I would say, unique-ish style of a voice and timbre. When we were talking about his growls, they're very interesting. They're very harsh, but also clear, kind of at the same time. You
can understand everything.
You can understand him. Yes, I was kind of, the first time I was really trying to pinpoint it. For some reason, I thought like if Gallagher from Fetus was like had a higher pitch to his growls and like cleaned him up a little bit, because there are times he is good. You just don't like the style of vocal that he's doing. Like he does those well. They're hard to do. You can't say he's a bad vocalist. When what I'm saying is he has a very there are times in this album where the vocalist kind of like almost barks out his lyrics, but it's still concise and in that not not guttural range. I liked it a lot is what I'm basically trying to say.
If you want, he's in a couple of other bands as well that you might want to check out.
Interesting. Let me go look at the members. It is Xenoir.
Yeah, it's the one. It's the one with the weird name.
Omega Infinity and Antigua. Antifa. Anyway, yes.
Antifa. There are liberals in my music.
Xenor is the head of Antifa. We can't find him because nobody can pronounce his name. But yes, just to kind of put it, in a bow, I really did enjoy Citadel. Trying to think, I didn't really think about a rating for this record, to be honest. I liked it a lot. I know I liked it a little bit more than Dominia, so I think
That's
naturally fair. I'm probably going to give it about, I'd probably say an 8. I thought Citadel was very, very good. Very nice. Pleasant to listen to. You need to, for me, sometimes it's hard for me to listen to like really, really long songs. And I know that 16 minutes isn't like super long, but like,
to be fair, like 16 minutes is pretty long. Like, I'm not going to use, Mirror Reaper as a fucking comparison. That's not fair. But like, I would say like a normal prog song is like 10 to like 13 minutes long. After that, you start getting like, okay.
Yeah, my thing is, I'm not super, like, I have enjoyed a lot of the prog you have shown me. I am not typically a prog guy. So sometimes it's a bit hard for me to really get into something. But if I'm in the right mood, or if I have to listen to something because of the show, it's nice when I can listen to a 16.5-minute song and not feel the need to like skip it or say that, oh man, I'm getting kind of bored. So if you're able to like listen to 16.5-minute songs just fine, highly recommend. If you're feeling like just zoning out and having background music, really good. I could see this being a really good background music type thing while you're playing not Cyberpunk, but Monster Train or something where you don't really have to focus on the sound of the game. It's really good. I'll give it about an 8 out of 10.
I'll accept that.
Yeah, and like I said, I've heard this band before, just nothing in particular because the guitar player for my old band used to listen to them a lot. So I can't tell if I've heard these songs or not before, but they are very good. And I do really like the violin in it as well. I think the songwriting was absolutely excellent. And that's Tim
Charles is a fantastic vocalist, but a superb violinist. Are you about to tell me
I'm not saying I didn't like his cleans, but I found them to be kind of odd. I'm not sure why. I still liked them, don't get me wrong. He's a good singer, but I'm not sure if it was his delivery or just the timbre. We're saying the word timbre a lot in this episode of his voice, but they kind of reminded me of when I said vocals can get a little bit hammy in not Native Construct, more along the lines of the clean vocals in Codex Omega. I think they're kind of closer to like The Church Under the Sea, I think is the song that I'm thinking of.
But at the same time, it's definitely on purpose.
Yeah, it's stylized and he's meant to do it. I'm just like, it's a little weird. Still like him, just a little weird. But yeah, he's also an excellent violinist, so I'm not taking anything away from him. So.
I actually have I've shown him off to a couple of people, and like my violin repair guy, who's an amazing violinist. As well as some of my violin instructors, because they're like metal, though they're pretty more open-minded. I'm actually being pretty rough. They're actually really open-minded about that stuff. And they like watched him play, and they're like, "Holy crap, this guy is amazing!" Like I remember the repair guy listened to 10 minutes or 10 seconds of it, and he was like, just watching him, he's like, "This guy is just fucking perfect. It's great." He's like, I'm going to listen to more, and he like listened to a full 12-minute song.
Yeah, they're very good. I'm glad you gave me them.
Yeah. Also, I want to talk about a very specific riff in there. So I'm going in Devour Me Colossus at about 340. That like kind of breakdownish riff is amazing. It's like 345.
The dan 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 dan.
Right, but it goes up until like maybe 420 blaze it. Yeah, it ends about 415.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's like,
yeah, I really did like the riffage in this record, especially when like it focused really on the riffs itself. Like there's some tasty licks in this record.
Yeah, for sure.
I also
all the instrumentalists in general are just great.
The one specific part I know that I really liked, I forget what track it is. Unfortunately, I didn't write it down. It's a break with the toms playing. It's just like yeah, it's Pyrrhic. At about 6. Yeah, the dun 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 dun.
Oh yeah.
Dun, dun, and there's like a little bit of delay on the toms. First of all, I'm a sucker for toms. Very good. I like that part a lot. So yeah, an 8 out of 10 for Citadel. I enjoyed it quite a bit.
Oh, so good.
It was very good. I'm glad you gave me them.
Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed them as much as I was hoping you would.
Mm-hmm. It's very good. I'm not sure like how quickly I'm going to dive into their other stuff, just because when I listen to music, it's basically just whatever is the next thing for the episodes at this point, because I have issues just sitting down and listening to music for some reason. Lately, I usually just listen to it at work, but now that I can drive around a little bit, that might help out. So it is kind of cool. They have Ne Obliviscaris masks. Has a cool little circle on it.
Whoa, I've never seen that before.
I'm seeing it. It's their Ne Obliviscaris logo mask. Spotify has a merch section for some bands. It's kind of interesting. So
interesting. Yeah, I might have to check that out.
Anyway, Mitchell.
Oh, you mean when you say mask, you mean like the pandemic mask?
Yes.
Not like
yes, face mask.
Okay.
Yes.
My bad.
Yeah, my bad.
I was thinking like Alex Terrible, and it was like, wow, that's different.
We're talking about a lot of masks in this episode. Every band has to have a mask now. Let's talk about some Slipknot. So Mitchell,
we're gonna bring in the Mushroom Head Slipknot controversy.
Jeez, I never really listened to Mushroom Head. The 1 or 2 songs I have, not been into it.
I actually liked them when I was in high school, and I don't know why. They're different. They're interesting. One of the guys' vocals was kind of cool, but they're weird.
Yeah,
they're weird.
I'm not sure. I've between the 2 bands, I was much more into Slipknot than I ever was Mushroom Head. But
I think, to be fair, I think like Slipknot is more like straightforward new metal, while Mushroom Head was way more into like the industrial side of it.
Yeah, they weren't
like experimental.
They weren't similar in terms of music. Now, honestly, I barely call Slipknot new metal. I think their first, like the self-titled, definitely was. But like Iowa, I don't think Iowa's new metal in the slightest. I don't know how much you've listened to that record, but there's not really any rap or anything in it. It's just a very, very brutal album. So much so that I honestly can't listen to it very much. It's too angry, and not in a way that I get pumped for it. It's just, I don't know. It's cringe anger, I think. Like, one of the lyrics being, "I want to slit your throat and F the wound." I'm like, I'm good, Corey. I don't need that. That being said, Skin Ticket's a great song, though. Mitchell,
all right,
what did you listen to this week or this episode? Episode, not week. Episode.
You gave me one of them thrashy boys.
Yeah, and I definitely wasn't planning on doing that, so it was kind of an out of nowhere pick.
Yeah, man, I'm not big into thrash metal. I think that's pretty obvious. I like Metallica, all right.
Of course.
Megadeth is okay sometimes.
Yeah. I gotta be in a mood to listen to Megadeth.
And then there's the the very memey song, Sweating Bullets.
Hello, me. Meet the real me. I like that song.
Yeah,
like one. I unironically like that
song. I don't like Slayer. Wow. What a surprise. The prog boy don't like Slayer.
There are a couple songs that I like, but I don't get the worship. I don't get it.
I don't think they're a bad band. I just think it's a much more stylized towards the punk crowd, and well, like with the vocal style and everything.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And I don't like that style of vocals. That's like my main complaint, really.
Fair enough.
So that's 3 of the big 4.
But yes, I didn't give you one from any of those bands, did I?
No, you gave me the one big 4 that no one ever really talks about, which is Anthrax.
Kind of the odd one out when it comes to the big 4, really.
And not only did you give me Anthrax, you gave me not like a classic album or anything like that. No, you gave me their brand new spanking album.
Well,
from 2019.
No, this wasn't 2019, brother. This is 2016.
What? Did I listen to the wrong album?
Oh no. It was
For All Kings, right?
Yeah, For All Kings. It dropped in 2016.
You sure?
I'm looking at it on Metallica right now.
Oh, that's the one they toured for, right? Oh, okay.
Sort of. I researched that when you told me you had seen them live. They did not play any songs from this record.
Oh, did they not? Okay. The reason I'm saying 2019 is this YouTube compilation was uploaded, and it's by the official Anthrax.
Okay, fair enough. A lot of bands have been doing that. So, yeah it was released in 2016.
Gotcha. So they've released it on YouTube in 2019. I gotta say, not bad. Not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad at all. It is definitely, again, I'm not big on thrash. If I do thrash, I like it more like Skeleton Witchy thrash.
Okay.
Where it's like death thrash or blackened thrash, stuff like that.
This is
progressive thrash.
This is kind of like melodic thrash, in my opinion.
Yeah, I could see that. But it's good. The singer is great. Guitar work and bass work and drums are great.
Mm-hmm.
Is it something I would go out of my way to listen to? Nah. But it's not something I would like turn off if it came up. I probably won't add it to like my collection of records. I love how I said records when I mean CDs. It is definitely something that like I turned it on. I was like, okay, all right. This ain't bad. There was like some songs I enjoyed in there. I wish I could remember what they were. I think Blood Eagle Wings was, I was like, this is kind of cheesy. If I remember that correctly.
I don't remember the song particularly, but I do remember enjoying that one a lot. My favorite, honestly, I love the title track. For
All Kings was great.
Yeah, it's very, very good. I remember really enjoying the first song, You Gotta Believe, when I first heard it. On my second listen, it was a little... I liked the chorus, but everything else was kind of like whatever. And I think the intro is very played out. It's a minute and a half long. I think 30 seconds probably would have did it just fine.
Yeah, it was good. The vocals honestly remind me a little bit of power metal.
Yeah, I think who was the vocalist in this one? They've had a couple of different vocalists. Yeah, Joey Belladonna. I think he was the original vocalist, and he came back. But they've had a few different ones. People are very iffy about him, but I like him. I like him a lot.
I didn't mind him. And when I saw them live, I thought they were good. They didn't like wow me, but I mean, they were going against Lamb of God and Deaf Heaven. So
yeah.
which were two bands that I really liked.
Yeah, fair enough. If they're just kind of like the C show, like I can understand maybe being underwhelmed.
Well, what weirds me out, there have been a couple of concerts where like, and I don't mind that, like, I went and saw, my first concert was Mayhem 2011. And the headliner was Disturbed, and that was great because Disturbed was my favorite band at the time. Godsmack was the one behind them. And the one behind Godsmack was Megadeth.
Interesting.
And then Machine Head was before Megadeth. And like, I'm not complaining because I'm not a Megadeth fan, even though I've seen Megadeth twice now.
I heard they put on a good purpose. Show.
It's pretty good. The Mayhem show was really good. When I saw him at Wacken, I wasn't really paying attention, but it was good from what I remember. I was also incredibly drunk, so who knows? I don't like drinking at shows, but it's Wacken. It's kind of a whole different experience, especially when a whole bunch of.
I really want to go. I really want to go.
It's great. I'm going to tell you right now, it hurts. It hurts a lot. Because all of the walking, especially because it rains and it gets really muddy. So now you're having to rip your feet out of like this sticky mud every step for like miles and miles. I was like dead after the 5th day. Yeah. Still worth going, in my opinion.
I'll never be able to. So it's all good. Yeah. And how much did it cost? Like overall?
Like just the ticket alone, $300.
Yikes.
No, that's cheap for a festival. You kidding me? That's for 5 days.
Okay, 5 days. Yeah, that's actually pretty solid then.
Yeah, and then of course you had to pay for food, and the campsite was free. So like camping there's free. If you wanted to get like a hotel in the village, obviously that's a different price.
Right, and then of course flying there.
Yeah, well, for me that was actually free. Thank you, U.S. military.
I mean, theoretically, if you're still working at FedEx, you can do that for cheap now too.
They don't. I thought they got rid of jump seats.
Yeah, but you get discounted flight tickets.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, maybe. Other than that, like it's a solid record. I didn't listen to it a lot, but the times I did listen to it, I was like, yeah, this is good. Like working in the garage, music, doing chores in the background. Yeah, I could pay attention to it, but it didn't like have me like swooning or anything.
I enjoyed it quite a bit. Obviously, since I was like, I need something to give him. I remember that record being good, so I re-listened to it really quick to like, was like, all right, cool, we'll give it to him. Did you listen to their cover of Carry On My Wayward Son?
Yes, I did. I don't like it as much as the original, but it is a good song.
Of course. Yeah, I mean, covers are, I rarely think covers are, quote, better than the original. I think it can be done. I like Disturbed's version of Sound of Silence more than the original, for example.
I would like Sound of Silence with the original vocals on top of the instrumentation of Disturbed's. I think that would sound really cool.
I think that would sound really cool. I just love the production of that version. I'm also... I know that we tend to hate Fantano, and I kind of agree in this part. That song made his worst of the year list when that year.
He wasn't the only one that said that, and I thought people were being a little harsh. Dramatic. Like,
yeah, it's like it's over compressed. I'm like, is that really the only? I think that's the only reason he gave. Like that doesn't make it bad. It just makes it compressed. I don't know. I liked that version a lot. I'm trying to think of other covers, but I can't really off the top of my head.
Allegion did a really amazing, not Baroque cover of Rush's. Oh God, what is that song? Roundabout. Oh, they did Roundabout. I forgot about that.
Don't even know that song, but
you do. You honestly 100% do.
All right, hold on. Roundabout. That's a song by Yes.
I know that wasn't the one I was thinking of, but I forgot they did this. You know the song though.
Oh, I'm listening to it. Okay. Yep. Baseline. Yep, I got you.
Yep. It's the meme song.
But what I was thinking of, because you did bring up Rush, Alice in Chains did a cover of their song Tears, I believe, a couple years ago, and it was very
Allegion's
good.
Allegion's cover of Subdivisions by Rush is amazing, and I kind of like it more than the original Rush song.
Okay. All right.
And Riley does clean vocals the entire time. It's no growls.
That's different for like metal bands doing covers. Yeah.
And Riley, this was like the song that made me go, "Oh my God, Riley's an amazing singer. Why is this motherfucker not do more cleans.
Well, if they do cleans, they sell out. It instantly becomes a pop song.
Of course. It instantly becomes another Opeth. I remember some news. There was that Christmas cover that Riley and the rest of Allegiant did with Travis and the lead singer of Black Dahlia, which I can't remember his name.
Trevor.
Yeah,
I haven't listened to the whole thing. I listened to the post you sent me, and I didn't even know what it was because I looked at it. I was driving at the time, and then I finally turned it on. I was like, oh hey, that's Travis. What is this? So, what I heard, it was kind of cool.
It was a corny little Christmas song cover, but it was good. Also, I think Riley, the lead singer of Allegiant, works at Metal Blade.
Would not surprise me.
Because he seems to run a lot of their podcasts. I'm actually looking him up right now.
We're talking about cover songs, dude. Why am I not like Metallica? Like, all of their covers are great.
Except that one that you really didn't like. The Alice in Chains one, I think it was.
No, I liked their version of Alice in Chains. I didn't like Korn's.
That's right.
Yeah, I didn't like Korn's all that much. But like Garage Inc. is like unironically a good album. And it's just covers. But what I actually really liked, did you ever listen to their do you recall that Ronnie James Dio tribute record that came out a few years ago?
No. Oh, yes, kind of.
It had songs by Anthrax, very good cover of Neon Nights, by the way. I suggest checking that out. It's the same guy singing in this record I gave you. Corey Taylor did Rainbow in the Dark with Scotty N, I think, but Metallica did a medley of a few Rainbow songs. It's called the Ronnie Rising Medley, and it is actually one of my favorite songs. It's so good. Just Metallica kill it with their covers most of the time.
Most of the time.
I'm really over their cover of like Turn the Page and Tuesday's Gone, but
which is unfortunate because Turn the Page is a good cover.
It is a good cover. It's just a little overplayed. But then again, I also really like oh no, what's it called? Now I got to go look up Garage Inc. The what's that called? Whiskey in the Jar. I really like that one. I didn't realize.
All right.
I didn't realize Garage Inc. was 27 songs long.
Yeah, it is.
And of course, their cover of Am I Evil is absolutely classic. Yeah, I mean, what would you give as a final rating to For All Kings if you have one?
I mean, for me personally, it's like a 6 or a 7, but I think it deserves like a higher rank just for what it is in general. Mm-hmm. I just don't think I'm the person to give it.
Yeah, I mean, I can accept a 7. I think 6 is a little low, but it's one of those like.
By no means did I hate it. It was just this is this.
Yeah, I mean,
cool.
I'm glad you didn't hate it. It was I was kind of pulling a risk. I was like, Big 4, let's go. So, yeah, I'm not sure. I don't really have all that much else to talk about, to be honest. So,
neither do I.
We kind of got a lot of our shtick off in the first half, so I'm completely fine with that. Well, all right, guys. Quick announcement: we have decided that we're going to take a dark week. This is episode 9, so this is going to be coming out on the 28th. If we were to do things normally, episode 10 would be out on the 8th. No. I went to February. My bad. The 11th of January. But I think because we are giving each other a lot of material to work with and to listen to and to like sort out, at least on my end, I'm having Mitch sort things. More info on that later. We're going to take a break on the 11th and we're going to come back on the 25th. So we just have, we're just kind of taking a little bit of time off for the holidays and the start of the new year. By no means are we slowing down or wanting to like quit or anything. I'm having a lot of fun, and I enjoy doing this podcast with you, Mitch. It's very fun. I'm glad that we haven't there's some podcasts that never get past episode 5. So the fact that we can still do this is super cool. So
yeah, I mean, this is pretty much what we did at work. Just now we do it for entertainment purposes.
Question mark. Hopefully people are entertained by this. So but, yeah, it's super fun. We're gonna take a little bit of time off, just so we can, recharge a little bit, and then we'll be.
Oh my God, please.
Yeah, and then we'll be back at the start of basically the start of next year, February. Oh, well, like a week before February. So you guys know what I mean. And we're gonna keep reviewing records for you guys and arguing with each other as always. So that being said, let us discuss what we are going to be doing for episode 10. Mitchell, I know that I believe you were giving me a triple album.
I might be.
You might be. Oh, did it change? And if I had to guess, I believe you mentioned once that this particular band had a triple album known as Swallow the Sun.
It might be that.
Might be that. Are you wanting me to go first?
Yes, I would like you to stop spoiling things, even though I have constantly spoiled mine.
Yeah, you have spoiled yours a couple of times. So, Mitchell.
Yes.
Remember last week when I...
No.
Well, first of all, not last week, last episode. I hate it. Keep in mind, we record like the week after an episode goes out. So technically it is last week as we're recording. But remember when I joked about like, oh man, I never thought I'd be giving you a Big Four album until episode 10. So it's kind of interesting how it worked out, because I was planning on giving you 2 albums and 2 episodes that kind of linked together, and inadvertently I kind of did it again. But you can't get mad at me, because I've been planning this since like episode 3. I am giving you 2 Metallica albums.
Okay.
I am giving you both Load and Reload. So here's the thing. I wasn't really big into these records all that much either until semi-recently. I finally I sat down to listen to them after listening to... There's another podcast called Talk is Jericho, which is Chris Jericho, the wrestler and frontman of the band Fozzy, does this. And they had an episode going over Load and Reload, like a track-by-track review with him and 2 other people. Very entertaining listen. I highly recommend it. But that got me thinking, like, all right, maybe I should listen to this record again. Or these records again. And I did. And they're pretty solid hard rock albums. They have a lot of blues influence in there, and I find them to be really good. Little cluttered sometimes, but that's why I have a homework assignment for you along with listening to the 2 albums. Not reacting yet?
Go.
Your homework assignment for this. Obviously, I want you to listen to them, give you a review, your thoughts, but I want you to compile a list. Think of it as a 3rd album. You take the best songs from Load and Reload, you cut the fat, and you have the best of, and you also have to come up with a good title for it.
Bullet in the chamber, end it now.
It's not that bad. But also, because we're going to have extra time, I want you to take the best songs, create a track list, put them in an order, and then have its own title as a super Load remix. Load and Reload, Metallica. Have you ever listened to those records?
Once.
You did once. Fully?
I don't know if it was fully. I think they were playing in the background while I was doing homework in high school.
That's a really weird That's a really weird music choice to have on in the background. What?
It was wow, I have never listened to these, and they've been sitting in my library forever. Let's give this a shot.
Oh, you chose it. I thought you meant your teacher just had it on. It's no. It was cool teacher, to be honest. Not the albums I would have picked, but but yeah, it's just kind of a different flavor. I find it to be really good. I hope you maybe find some enjoyment out of it as well. I'm not saying that they're perfect records. It is common knowledge that they're a little bloated, which is why I have that 3rd caveat for you. So thanks. I just like you said, you can't get mad because I've been planning this for 7 episodes.
I just love how you're Oh, you know what would be a good thing to give my snobby friend? These 2 albums that I already think are kind of mediocre.
I don't think that, but the thing is, I think there are great songs in there. So like some of my favorite Metallica songs are in Load and Reload. And even the bad songs I don't necessarily think are all that bad. It's one of those things that people are just overblowing it because people first 4 albums after that, or sometimes the first 5, but I've been seeing a lot more people split on the Black Album recently, which objectively is their best sounding album. I'm not saying it's their best record, but like production wise, that record is one of the best albums ever made.
That's fair.
Yeah. But everyone's always like, oh, Load and Reload suck. And you got popular artists that say that as well, like Phil Anselmo. I don't know. I'm just I kind of want to see what your thoughts are. I'm sure it's been a long time since you've heard anything other than like Fuel. So, let's give it a shot. Fair. Let's give it a shot. This whole thing is about like either finding new music or seeing if maybe your tastes have changed over the years. This is the first time like I kind of want to put that to the test.
All right. Okay.
What's your excitement level currently?
I'm not. not at all. So cool. Anyways, I, unlike you, don't hate you completely.
I don't hate you. I'm giving you stuff that I think is enjoyable.
I don't know. You said that about Dying Fetus, and look where we're at.
I like Dying Fetus. So
you like bad things. It's okay.
I don't like bad. I do not like bad things. I like good music. You shut your mouth.
No. I have a band. I discovered them in high school when I was going on my mellow death trip phase, whatever you want to call it. And I'm not technically out of that phase because I still really like me some mellow death. And I find new bands and albums every day. This was kind of one of the weird mellow death bands I found, in the fact that they are mellow death doom. And even so far as to go into funeral doom on occasion. They are known as Swallow the Sun, and they create an incredibly oppressive, depressive atmosphere that is just haunting and beautiful. But then you read the lyrics and you find out it's about the guy drowning his child in the lake and then being haunted by the spirit of the kid, because why did the father drown the kid in the lake? Well, it's because the kid killed the mother at birth due to complications. Yeah.
Yes, I've listened to that song, and it is very, very good. Surprisingly, not off the record I'm looking at right now.
Oh, wow. I didn't know you've listened to any Swallow the Sun.
Yeah, you told me to listen to...
I did make you listen to...
Yeah, Lights on the Lake.
That incredibly, horribly depressing track.
I mean, I thought it was a very excellent song.
It is. And I have been scared to give this to you, but you've been liking the proggy long stuff. So I don't think there's anything wrong in giving you a 2.5 hour long album.
Yep, I'm looking at it right now.
It's only 153 minutes, man. It ain't that bad.
Yeah. Well, okay, never mind. I was saying the longest song I'm seeing is like 9 minutes, but then the third record has 12, 13.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. I think that there's a 17-minute on there. Am I wrong?
Nope. 12, 10, 11.
I could have sworn that. Yeah, you're right.
Of course I'm right.
And so, by the way, I want to spoil one thing for you. Mm-hmm. It's not a huge spoiler because you'll probably forget. That song 7 Hours Late has like a 2 to 3 minute long, I believe, keyboard drone solo.
Okay. All right.
And it is incredibly beautiful, and you kind of get lost in it. But, oh boy, when I first heard that song, I was like, how far in am I?
It's kind of like Obsidian by Meshuggah.
Yeah, it's like almost 2 minutes long of just like synth droning on, and it's very haunting. The track is about him being 7 hours late to his dad's deathbed.
All right.
This is a happy you might want to be in a good mood when you listen to this.
That is pretty much impossible, so we'll see if I kill myself while listening to this album.
Well, folks, this has been a good run. This episode 10 will be our last episode. I will be taking over. I will find a new co-host as Ethan has succumbed to swallow the sun.
Yeah. If he finds a new co-host, he's gonna have to make sure he can edit things, because I know Mitch ain't gonna do it.
You got me there. Hey guys, so episode 10 is going to be 6 hours long.
Because we can't figure out how to cut the silence. So
yep. Anyways, so Swallow the Sun's magnum opus, as many people have called it. It's a lot of people's favorite record. It's actually 3 records in one. Songs from the North, Part 1, Part 2, and Part 3. Part 1 being Gloom, Part 2 being Beauty, and Part 3 being Despair. And I want to emphasize the names of those albums set the mood for the actual section.
Interesting. So I imagine Part 2 is very pretty.
Part 2 is really pretty, acoustic, clean singing all the way through. Part 1 is kind of like their normal stuff, and Part 3 is like just fucking heavy, funeral doomy at points, just disparaging.
They apparently dropped an album last year.
Ooh, they did. It was pretty good. Didn't match up to this, but it was pretty good. I really liked the just the title of the album alone was really good. I have a caveat for you, and it's not what you did for me. It's advice.
Okay. All right.
This album does not have to all be listened to at once. You can listen to each part separately.
Gotcha. Okay.
And so if you start getting bored, not saying it's a boring album, but it's a lot to take in, especially for like your first listen.
Right.
And especially since you don't like to just sit there and listen to music. Because I literally lay down in my bed and listen to this full album while doing nothing else besides listening.
Right.
And I loved it. It was a great experience. I felt terrible afterwards because sad, but it was a phenomenal experience. And I've done it several times while at work when I worked at college, and just like walking around campus. If you're going for a long road trip, easily done. It's the same thing I do with Mirror Reaper.
Right.
But if for you specifically, if you're just like, whoa, I don't know if I'm feeling 2.5 hours today, just do one and then continue on to the next one at a later point.
Yeah, I figured that was going to be something I would be doing anyway. So yeah, well, I appreciate that. So,
because the first time I listened to it, I had to do that because I was just like, this is a lot to take in. And if you read a lot of the reviews, a lot of people like my first listen, I could not do the entire thing.
Yeah.
But you don't have to. They're connected, but they're not so connected that they rely on one another.
Right.
They're themes on a single concept, basically.
Yeah, gotcha. I mean, I had to split Mirror Reaper into 2 parts. So.
Oh, now that's the wrong way to listen to that song.
Well, I hate that you can just say that song
and be right.
Yeah. But I'm pretty sure I listened to that when I still worked at Honda. So like I listened to it for the 45 minutes driving back home one day and then the 45 minutes driving back home the next day.
Gotcha.
So, anyway.
So I really do hope you enjoy this. It is a really beautiful, really pretty record, which they have performed live once. Yikes. The entire record. Now, this is how they did it. It was on 70,000 tons of metal, the cruise, and they had 3 days of performing.
Gotcha.
So they did each part each day.
Yeah, but Meshuggah can't play I.
I know, right? It's ridiculous. I mean, Bell Witch does Mirror Reaper in one sitting. Like, come on, guys.
Do they?
I think they have. I could be wrong. I know I've seen performances of when they've done stuff, and it's usually like they'll take a section of Mirror Reaper. But I think that's more because they just don't have the set time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't imagine.
So, if they were if they were ever a headlining band, which I don't know if Bell Witch will ever get popular enough to become one, but who knows? Maybe at their local venue, but not touring the US or anything like that. I could be wrong. I would love to be wrong. I would totally go see that entire song live.
All right. So,
all right.
Yep. So for, like I said, guys, we're taking an off week. We're going to be back on January 25th. It's going to be a nice little refresher for us. And we have a pretty big episode 10 planned. So we're going to be looking at Load and Reload by Metallica and Songs from the North, Part 1, 2, and 3 from Swallow the Sun. When it comes to a couple of songs, we're doing another episode of 2 songs being played at the end because I think we will be officially caught up on this episode when it comes to the old stuff we have either played or mentioned, because there was a little bit of a time where we didn't play songs. So today we are going to be playing 4 Stories Daylight again. We did play that before, but it was back when it was in mono, so it made the song bad. Not bad, but not as good. And we are going to be playing The Green Leaves, The Bad Place. So these are both local bands from Indiana, one from Indianapolis and one from Fort Wayne. One being kind of a indie pop band that would be 4 Story. They're very, very good. And then the other being an ambient deathcore, I believe is what they call themselves, or at least that's what Metallum calls them, so Metallum's correct. So so The Green Leaves, 4 Story, will be playing those. Thank you guys for listening. My name is Ethan Carpenter. You can find me on Instagram at mfkrwill. You can also find me on Twitch on Mondays and Fridays at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time at twitch.tv/WASD_Gamecom. And I am, of course, joined by the wonderful, magnificent snob, Mitchell Wade.
Quite. And you know what? I'll go ahead and plug my Instagram because now you can see my bright, shiny light box that cost me $2,000.
Yeah.
Yikes. That hurts to say. My Instagram is metalviolinist_ethereal solace.
Awesome.
Woo. I post pictures of cats, music, food I cook, and my computer and how upset it sometimes makes me.
So, all right, guys, we hope you had a wonderful Christmas. We hope you have a great New Year. Stay safe. Don't drink and drive and all that jazz. Should probably stay home for New Year's as well. Please don't go into heavy crowds and things like that.
Unless you're me and you work.
At least wear a mask if you do. And we will see you guys on January 25th. Thank you guys for tuning in to Distorted Entertainment. You can find us on Facebook.com/DistAntPod. You can find us everywhere. It's like Spotify, iTunes, etc., etc. Please rate us where you listen. Share around with your friends. It appreciates it. It appreciates it a lot. Yeah. So I'm very tired. I can use the break.
This episode sponsored by Shadow Raid Legend stuff, things, Raycon, VPN.
Of course. Thank you guys for tuning in. We will see you guys on the 25th. See ya.
Later. That's not the right program. No, I don't need to listen to Swallow the Sun.
learned a brand new lesson. We broke each other with no intention, but here we are. The day is ending. I think I missed you in the daylight, sank below the hilltop, leaving all our questions in the dark. My honeyed words had turned to stone. You shattered all my hopes now. Misery has left its mark. We broke each other with some intention. Innocence learned a brand new lesson. We broke each other with some intention, but here we are. The day is ending. In my mind I see you make your way back home. And what if I was wrong? Can we be the same with the tragedy we've made? But now we'll never know. I hope she loves you with good intention. You both learn a brand new lesson. Just know I loved you with one intention, but here we are.
Cole looks like Michael Pena.